No.
Was it successful?
He bucked. I don't know if he
Did he make it in there? Did he get it?
Yeah.
She's dripping?
Well, I mean, not fully dripping, but it's wet back there.
All right. Shasta went into heat again. Probably missed her last heat cycle. He probably didn't have a successful take. So Andy's got Dante, right?
Yep.
Dante.
Yep.
Dante.
He's winning the race right now. I don't know what the count is anymore, but he's got the most.
He's got the most. Well, there you go, Shasta. See you in 145 days. Good morning, everybody. It is 7-Eleven time. Hi, Monroe. You're so pretty. Pretty goat. Grace, you just think I have muffins. You only think I have food. You're like Bailey. The only time you like me is when I have food. That's it. That's it. Hi, guys. Well, it's raining. It's raining outside. You need another peek at the clipboard. The clipboard is getting full, but there's still some blank spots in there. So these are all the does that we exposed, who we exposed them to, and their expected due date. Bronny, Bubbles, Dorothy, Frankie, Freedom, Lilo, Lindy, Lovebug, Luna, Mama, Margot, well, it's Mama D, Ombre, Pickles, Rain, Shasta. So now he'll update this board again. Twyla, Wilma, Moira, Nan, and Wicklow. So, all through September, October, babies. How many are there, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. Good morning, Dorinda. That's 21 so far. So let's just say they average out at 2 kids per kidding season, per kidding. That means there's gonna be 42 baby goats running around on average. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of babies. So it is raining out. I want to show you something. We like the rain. What I'm trying to say is the rain doesn't bother him. The rain isn't bothering Cinco. He does not mind whatsoever. He is out at pasture, eating the hay. Eating the hay. And if you look over here, same with the donkeys. Nobody went into their shelter, which is the trailer. And it is wet and rainy and misty and gross. So, looks like so far we're good. Now, honestly, I'm not that mean. If it really started pouring and the 3 of them couldn't figure out how to share the shelter, I would definitely try to guide Cinco up here back into the barn. I wouldn't just let him stay there. Right? Yeah, and look, so the big loader's coming today. And those mountains, look at that. It goes all the way down that lane. Now that lane is at least, I don't even know, that's got to be 15 feet wide. I know from a distance it doesn't look like it's that wide, but from that post or this fence to the other fence over there, that's got to be 15, 16 feet wide. Maybe 14, I don't know, 14 to 16 feet, something like that. I'm not a human tape measure. Which means that's a lot of poop. Think about how much the bucket, or how much the dump truck would actually have to hold if I would have used the dump truck to put each load in there and take it down. Now, when the new bigger loader gets here later this morning, I'm going to use it to grab hold of these stacks. I'm going to find a corner in that pasture over there to make one giant pile. We're going to let it compost down even further before we spread it across the back fields, raising the fields up. And believe it or not, once this is all spread out and broke down even more, it's not going to raise the pasture more than an inch, maybe a half an inch. I don't know. And that's only what came from the outside. That is not what's come from the inside of the barn yet. I have not started on the inside of the barn yet. The inside is a whole nother story. But I didn't want to start in here and I have no place to go with it. Can I spread it now? It's probably better if I spread it after it breaks down a little more. On top of that, I'm really considering a manure spreader, kind of like a seeder. You know when you got grass seed and you want to seed it evenly and spread it out? You just drive along and the grass seed spreads it out. Well, that's what a manure spreader does. A manure spreader is a bigger thing, like a trailer, and the wheels are hooked up into the gears inside of the manure spreader, and it evenly spreads it. If I spread it right now, it's so clumpy, it's never going to lay flat. It'll never actually spread out and lay flat and put down an even layer. Now, if I wait till it breaks down into more like a soil, then I definitely could spread it out with the loader or with a manure spreader. But I'm always trying to think about what kind of things would be useful around the farm to make it easier. Hank, would you like a little drink? No, he's good. He's good. Actually, it doesn't smell today at all. There's no smell today. Yesterday, when I was freshly digging this up, let me show you. So I got all of this area. Now, we have to be careful. Andy said he fell down because it's so slippery. I want to show you literally what a whole winter's worth of buildup looks like around here. I'd say that's got to be 18 inches of buildup. I'm going to call this my oasis for right now. This is the oasis. Hi, Rain. Look. Look, she's standing on top. I did the donkey area as well, but I need to fine tune the donkey area. But they came in out of pasture on their own yesterday, so I buttoned them up in there, and I didn't want to run the loader around them. Guys, you also have an overhang and shelter as well. You realize you don't have to stand out here in the mud. Yeah, that's some deep, Nancy, that's right. That's some deep dew. That's some deep dew. It gives you an idea of how far down those feeders are actually cemented in there with all of the poo. That one's actually missing its legs, and the only reason it's standing up is because of all of this stuff. Oh, you're back again for more, huh? I mean, I'll give you some coffee if you want. You never had coffee before. Okay, well, help yourself. I mean, you know, mi casa, you coffee. Oh gosh, Grace, you're so aggressive when it comes to that. You're aggressive. Just don't aggressively drink the coffee. Just drink it a little bit. Sips. Take sips. Okay. Pep, I know, she stole your... Are you done? Are you done? No, I don't. A little more. Can we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Okay, save me a little bit. Save me a little bit, Grace. Just a teeny bit. Oh, you're just making more of a mess than anything. I think Cinco might want the rest of it. I'll have one sip, and I'll give the rest to Cinco. Can we share? Sharing is caring. I'm going to take a... Mmm, yummy. Goat flavored coffee. This is we gotta watch ourselves. Now, of course, once all this is gone and I've worked my way right up to that downspout, I'm going to trench a line underground into the mud over to my gravel area so all of the overflow doesn't end up here and then running down the pig pen area. Because that's kind of what happens. Everything seems to flow off of the roof over this way. Thomas, oh no. Thomas stayed. Sweet Chops, buddy boy. Did you figure out anything we talked about? And if you need to borrow any manure or compost, you just let me know. I mean, I'll even give it to you. I'll even give it to you. Murr. Oh my. Oh my. So, do you think I could walk on top of this compost? I'm gonna borrow. Well, you know, I don't know. He might have a garden or two that he wants to grow. Cinco, coffee time, and I have it out of a cup. I did not get Dunkin'. Here you go, bud. Just for you. What was that? What was that? Did you taste the goat in your coffee? Goat flavored coffee. This is moonshine for cows. That was quick. She drank most of it. Listen, blame it on Grace. I'm sorry. You just get a little sip. All right. Let me hug you. Love you. Slime me up. And then let's take a look. See, the loader is getting here anywhere between 8 and 10 today. And oh my. Now, I'm telling you, running the Dingo, it has a lifting capacity of 1,000 pounds. It's a TX 1000. But I was using the grapple, which weighs like, probably 250 pounds. And sometimes I'd bite off with the grapple. It's just big chunks of this, and I'd drive it around, and I would be popping a wheelie in reverse. I think they call that a nollie. What are we doing? We playing? Here, come on. Somebody's getting playful. Here, I got you a squeaky toy. Enjoy your squeaky toy. This is supposed to be for the donkeys. Dude. What are you doing with it? It's a rubber chicken. Rubber chicken, you're the one. You make my field time so much fun. Play with your rubber chicken. Play with it. Go ahead. Take a bite. Wouldn't that be something if he starts to play with a rubber chicken? Nah, he's not interested. It's not food. He's not interested. Hi, bud. Okay, right down the nose hole. Ow. I love you. I do, but I'm not coming in there with you. I still don't trust you 100%. I just don't. All right, I'm gonna head back this way. It is misting. It is misting. It's not raining, it's just misting. As you can see on the fence line here, all the droplets. I'm gonna try. I don't know. I'm gonna try to walk across the top of this mound on the way back in my farm boots here. Sorry, Stella. Sorry, Stella. These things are amazing, but it's what they're meant for, right? I don't know if I'm gonna sink in there or if I'm gonna make it. So that's pretty solid. Hi, I'm getting a good aerial view. If I fall over, oh gosh, if I fall over on this, it's gonna be disgusting. There is no falling. There's no putting a hand down. The game is you must make it across without falling at all. Woo. You like it? He's playing with me as I run this way. Oh, oh. Haven't fallen yet. It's not Poop Mountain. It's literally 95% straw and hay. Oh, that's a tall one right there. I think I'm at the tallest peak right now. Hello. Come on, walk with me. Not real kickers if there ain't crap on them. Well, and pee, I suppose. Most of the pee gets washed away. Yeah. My big new toy's here already. My toy. The loader came early. Oh, it's a big, big machine. Oh, I made it. I'm gonna try not to. Okay. Yeah, he could have gone to the other driveway if it made it easier for him. There's the small toy. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see if we stay connected anyways. I don't know how strong my Wi-Fi is out here. Hey. If you wanted to go into that driveway, you could, or if you're fine here, that's fine too.
It don't matter to me, it's whatever.
That's fine. If you're not worried about the traffic, neither am I.
Well, I guess they can slow down.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right. I got to get cash for you.
Yeah?
Did we stay connected there? Or did we disconnect? Did we stay connected? I have no idea. Yes, connected. Wow. Wow. Wow, as Missy would say. All right, did we ever disconnect or get grainy? So he's gonna offload that. I have to go get moolah. I told the guy I wanted to pay him in cash. So, what do you guys want to do? I can't take you in the house, but what I could do is set this up on a tripod thingy, and you can watch him offload it while I go get the money, and we pay the man, and then I have fun with the big toy. It makes sense to go ahead and get rid of most of this. Set you on the porch. I'm gonna set you someplace you can see the action. I mean, no, this is a rental. That machine is $65,000, $70,000 if you wanted to buy it. So that is just a rental. I rented a couple of attachments with it as well. I'm gonna stick you in the garage, and we're gonna hook you up to Joe's zero-turn mower. I'll only be a few minutes. I won't be long. I gotta go grab the money. Let's find a way to hook you up here. He's gonna be just a few minutes anyways while he's doing this. Wait a minute. I think instead of actually wrapping this thing around, we'll set it up like a tripod is supposed to be. An actual tripod? No way. All right, We have an actual tripod set up. You guys don't go into tripods that often. Okay, can I make it stay? That was the question. There we go. All right, he's right behind that tree right there. He's gonna back it off like this. He's gonna, and it's gonna come this way. He's gonna drop it off right there. But I'll only be a minute or two or whatever. I gotta grab some of the green stuff that makes the world go around. I'm rinsing my feet. All right, so that is an SVL 73 Kubota. I think it has a lifting power of 5 times as much as my Dingo. I can lift like this attachment right here probably weighs half as much as my Dingo right there. And the Dingo does a lot of work. I mean, I probably overdo it with the Dingo. In a real world situation, well, no, not in a real world. In a fantasy situation, we would have Dingo, do the small stuff in the barn, and we'd have big machine, which we are. It makes more sense to rent it considering the amount of times we use it. But this here, this is the heavy duty, like I'm talking heavy. Look how big these bolts are. This is the heavy duty post pounder. This can drive in the big sticks, you know, the ones that are 7, 8 inches wide. This is what Jeff needs over at Lake Road. Now here's the issue. That's been delivered on a tractor trailer flatbed. We can't move this stuff to the Lake Road property when I'm done using it. We physically don't have a trailer heavy enough or big enough to lift all this. By the time it's all said and done, you need a trailer that's rated for 15,000 pounds. And that's usually what happens when you have a tractor trailer. So Jeff does need to use this stuff, and he's looking into possible solutions for moving the equipment over to his place, because it would be so nice if during the day, since I'm a farmer by day and he's a HVAC mechanic by day, it would be so nice at nighttime if he could use this and then bring it back. I could drop it off, he could use it, he could drop it back off here when he's done with it, but we don't have that trailer for maneuverability. So we're gonna have to try to split up the time. I'll use it first as much as I can, as many days in a row as possible, and then he gets the second half of the rental, and we call them up and they can move it for only $200. They can move it from this property to Lake Road property for $200. And then he'll be set, he'll have his. But that messes with him because he has a race on Sunday and he works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And it's expensive, guys. This setup with this, the grapple, which is needed for brush removal and logs, which I got the grapple for myself, but I know he wanted to use the grapple for clearing out the woods at Lake Road. The thing is, this entire setup, it's gonna cost this much. That's a lot of moolah. Yeah. So let's here's the grapple. I thought I was supposed to have the open grate on the bottom of the bucket. Oh well, I'll make that work. All right, so they, I do have the open grate on the bottom of the bucket. Just right there. Same place. He just grabbed the bucket with the grapple, I see. I see. Have I had the what?
Code start.
Code start. Isn't it the number of the machine?
Yep.
Right? 3057.
Yep.
Okay.
So then you're good.
Yeah, I should be able to figure it all out again. I used it about a year ago. So
Okay.
we're good. All right, I will need just the total. Like $2 and some change.
Sounds good.
All right.
I gotta take my pictures, and then that grease gun is for the hammer.
Okay.
I mean, for the post-up pounder.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Not a problem. All right. You don't need me at the moment yet? Okay, cool. All right, before I hop on that, he has to take some pictures. I think we should demonstrate it for you guys. I think we should demonstrate it and see. But what I was gonna say is Apollo had a scare yesterday. We had a scare. Top one first. It's different on a Jeep than it is a truck. There you go. You do it opposite, then you shatter the glass. So,
His battery's almost dead, so I'm gonna come up.
okay, so here's what we do. Mr. Apollo yesterday, he's got a satellite collar on, and the satellite GPS collar puts him, the fence floats between here and here. So he stays clear of this fence because the static correction scares him. But when the battery dies, we have to take this $1,000 collar off of his neck and we need to charge it. And then when we charge it, he has no protection. So we've now learned we must put him on the lead while it charges, and it only takes a couple hours to charge. And our thoughts was to charge it at night, but I never got around to doing that.
Yeah,
So.
I checked and you already have this wrapped around your leg.
And yeah, then he tangles himself up throughout the day.
But I mean, look what he did to your fence.
Oh yeah, he's like he's a big beast. He's out of control. But no, yesterday he was out for what, 2 hours?
Probably about that, yeah.
2 hours. He
We
was.
got reports he ran up over the hill, across the street, and we're driving around looking for him, and we find him in the pool area.
Yeah, right. That's crazy. So he's got his picture taking. Sorry, I just had to talk to Annie. My fence is looking amazing. I've come a long way on fixing it. I've come a long way fixing that thing. Now I just have to be careful I don't run into the fence with the Kubota. I muted you on purpose. All right, we ready? This machine could pick that machine up with the grapple. That's how much of a beast this machine is. Let's get in it. I don't even know how to start here. I haven't driven one since last year, and they're all computerly, like, so 3057. So, ooh, it's got air seats. It's got air suspension. Look at that. Let's put you guys away here for a second, and I'm gonna attempt to try to start this thing. I don't know. Well, starting it might not be that hard, but maneuvering it. All right. Oh, stay. All right. There's probably a safety thing. You can't do anything without a safety bar. Or a seatbelt? That's always the first thing you must do, is buckle yourself up. Okay. There's a computer screen right here. Are you sure you want logged out? No, okay, maybe, sure. Now, turn it to... Ooh. Ooh. Now what? 3057, we entered the code. Can you guys see me entering the code here on the computer? I got a computer here. Okay. All my lights lit up. Now what? Parking brake? Gas? No. Start. That was easy. It started. You just press a button and it starts. Oh, this is it. Here's my safeties. I found my safeties. They were right here. These are like safety protection right here. Now, I need to drop the grapple off. The grapple is this big, oh my gosh, that's gotta be 8 feet wide, and mine's only like 42 inches. Whoop, that's a horn. Oh, this, no, crap. Okay, no, there's an e-brake somewhere. Where's the e-brake? Once I figure, oh, there. Nope. No, that still didn't work. What now? The screen isn't telling me anything. Once I get the hang of it, I'll be fine. All right, what you guys have to walk me through this. What did I? There's all these buttons over here. There's this thing and a home button. Home button. Home button. No. Okay. My safety bars are down. It says parking brakes on. And there's a lock. There's some sort of lock button there. Let's match that up right here. That's the same symbol as you see there. That doesn't work. Crap. I'm telling you, once I figure it out, there's no stopping me. Nope. We're not going anywhere. Come on, there has to be somebody that's operated one of these before. I guess I should have asked the guy. Oh, touch operation enabled. Hydraulic lock is unlocked. Wait. Oh, did I figure it out? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so I figured it out. You don't need a manual. All right, so this here lifts your arm up in the air. Whoa. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Now we go down with it. What we need to do is release the bucket that's there. So one of these buttons right here, like it's something opens that up. Nope. Oh, sorry. Okay, maybe it's on this arm over here. Nope. Oh, that's forward and backwards. That's left and right. Oh, no, open. Open says me. Grapple, open up. One, no. Whoop. No, 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 no. What do you... Whoa. Oh gosh, what is... One of these buttons is not like the other. It should be right here. Maybe you have to do it, it's a sequence. You have to like hold a couple of them down at the same time. Auxiliary. Oh, maybe now it'll work. That is considered an auxiliary hydraulic. Now let's try it. Something. Oh, nope. It's not on that side. Oh, I got it. It dropped. Shoot. Okay. We got it. We had to press the auxiliary button first. So now the grapple opens. The bucket moves. Okay, we're good. Is there anything behind me? Like a fence or something? Oh, crap. My wife. I should have looked before I went. I almost ran into my wife. So this is how you drive it, like this. See? Hi, honey. Hello, dearest.
Hi, I'm in nice clothes. I know you're playing, but please help me get two babies.
Well, Andy's right on it. He's such a good Good guy. This is not playing, by the way, dear. She thinks I'm playing. This is hard work. This requires education and training. And without the education and training, no work would be done. Guys, let me know in the comments. Do you think I'm playing or do you think I'm learning? I think I'm learning, 100% learning. This is a learning tool. Now what happens when I lift this up? It didn't shut off. It didn't shut off. That's good. All right, wait, how do I get out of here? This is like, don't walk underneath a ladder. So, a mom and babies or no? Not taking a mom?
No, because I don't want to have to like struggle to get the mom in and out of the school. I want to be able to carry babies in.
Babies. So she...
I take a couple babies without the mom because it's only 4 hours.
No,
Actually, a mom's not even going to fit in there. Look.
I would not. If you're taking babies, don't take Evie.
Oh.
Because she'll headbutt.
Yeah, she's a little pushy.
If you're gonna take babies, just take babies. I would take Peter and Katie.
They're not friendly.
They are. Once they're in a small area, they were. Peter and Katie? I would take them. They're the most durable and can last
Okay.
a little while.
I'm in nice clothes, so yeah.
All right.
I appreciate it. Thanks. Love you.
You're supposed to get in dirty clothes, load up, then change. That's the process.
Not when I know that I have a loving husband who will help me because it's only like 2 or 3 goats. We're not loading 20. I helped yesterday with 20.
You did. I know. Thank you. So she's going to the Exeter High School for Education Day. I don't know. There you go. Aurora, Peter, and Katie. That's a perfect match. We're living the goat life over here. The goat life. Aurora. Oh.
Oh, I bet that hurts the knees.
We're good.
Yeah?
We're good. I can't feel nothing. I got
Because
so
these
much.
guys, I can carry 2 at a time.
I got so much adrenaline because I can't wait
Oh my God.
to hop behind a wheel.
He's like a little kid. Let me get in my toy. Let me get in my toy.
I heard you hit the horn like 40 times. Trying to
Oh.
figure out how to open it. Did you finally figure it out?
I figured out how to make it work. Yeah, everything works. You closed the wrong one first.
That's a she wouldn't jump out.
Oh, good idea.
Yes. Good idea.
Katie? I did say good idea. Oh my gosh.
That's good, right? 3?
Yeah, it's just a little education thing. Nobody touches them. They just, well,
No,
they reach over the fence.
They don't hold them.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's perfect for the fit too. Okay.
All right, have fun.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, you're gonna have to let me in here with that machine when she pulls away.
Does everyone know who our guest is? Was she on yesterday?
She was on yesterday. Well, during the members, maybe. She'll be on again. I got a plan. Sue, I hope you're listening. You have to learn how to, just like I'm learning how to drive this, you have to learn how to drive the dingo. You're gonna do indoor dingo work since this is mainly all equipment stuff. Yes, one of our followers is visiting and I'm gonna make her operate equipment. I don't know if it's the best idea. All right. We gotta hit something again. Oh, I'm good. You don't need to move that. This is a 0 turn, baby. Oh. All right. We're gonna see how much it can lift up in one shot. And I cannot hit any fences. That's the problem. Fences are my nemesis lately. All right, we are in the area. Woo! All right, here we go. Somehow, some way, I need to turn you around, but I need 2 hands available. So you guys are gonna go between my legs. I hope that's okay. I'm gonna turn you around this way. I'm gonna prop you between my knees. Okay, you're between my legs now. All right. Watch the pants. We're going to lower the bucket. See, this is the tilt operation here. So we've got tilt this way, tilt that way. Well, we turn our auxiliary back on each time. So we want the blades parallel to the ground. Okay, and we're going to open up the teeth as far as they go. And then we're going to just drive forward. And we're going to lift up the blades at the same time. Now here's what I like to do. I like to tip it forward like this. And then grapple it in. Bite it. Bite it. Just bite it with the teeth. Bite it some more. Tilt it up. Bite it. You're pinching it down. And lift it up. Raise it. Back away. Oh my gosh, there was a spool under there. All right. So now I can't see what I'm doing because I'm blocked. Oh, that drops really fast. I'm driving. It's hard driving just with the left hand and with a bunch of people between your legs. All right. So once I get the hang of this, I think we'll be all right. I'm going to lower the bucket and push anything additional that's on the ground. This thing is not even struggling. Not even struggling whatsoever. All right, now we raise it up. We tip it over like so. And then we open up the teeth. Let it go. Blech. Just like that. See that? Stomp, cromp, cromp, stomp. All right. So that was our first successful run. We do not want to run any animals over. That's also a thing. The goats are not a problem. The goats run. You know what the problem is? These dang chickens. The dang chickens like to maneuver around. So here's what Jay's going to do, the goat father. I'm actually going to, sorry for talking in third person, when you own a very cool, when you rent a very cool piece of equipment, it makes you feel cooler than you really are. All right, we're going to put the arms up. We're going to take you guys out from between my legs. And we're going to find the stop button. There's a big button that says stop. Let's see if it actually works. It doesn't work. Isn't that how you're supposed to stop? Like, come on. What does stop mean? All right. Press the screen. And then hit... Crap. Shouldn't there just be a button to shut it off? Parking brake on. Stop. Oh, you pull it. You pull the button. You pull it. You don't push it. I figured it all out. No training required. So before I end this episode of 7-Eleven, let's go see what kind of bite I took out of that. And then let's go check Bambi. We want to see her. Look at that. That's a nice bite. So I'm biting twice as wide, and I've exposed a spool. Can you believe there's a spool up there? No, I'm going to take the machine around to get to the back field. I'm going to tear up the field a little bit. I have to do it. I have to do it. That's gross, Grayson. There was a stool placed there so the goats could reach the hay. Well, the hay over the year basically built up higher than the spool, and it disappeared. We've unearthed ourselves a relic. I don't have any muffins today. I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. She got pregnant at the beginning of this stream, so if you want to see that, go ahead and go back and check it out. Oreo! I hope your papa's watching. He needs to learn how to drive that machine. I know there's nothing in I don't have anything. I don't. Nubians have been kicked out, officially kicked out of the middle section. They're done, unless we do some feedings up there, but I don't think we need to. I think we can do the feedings down here. Now, Bambi, on the other hand, last night, before I went to bed, she had a great appetite. She had a really good appetite. Oh no, I just saw 2 mice run out from the bowl. Did you see it? Did you see the mice? Rewind 10 seconds. The mice ran from here and went under there. There were 2 of them. She's back to her goofy self right now. You back to your goofy self? Hi. Hello, you goofball. I know. You get pampering and love. Yes, you do. Hi, my girl. It's okay. It's okay. Hi. Listen. Good girl. You know what she went for? She went for the animal cookie. That's what she went for, the animal cookie. Her ears are a little bit parallel to the earth, not as perky as they were last night, but I think we're going to have our ups and downs. We're going to have some ups and downs during this recovery, and she should bounce back. She should definitely bounce back. I'm thinking roughly still around that. What are you doing now? Are you looking for something on the ground? So Loretta is just chilling, being a goat. I'm half tempted just to see if the local vet could come and try to diagnose what's going on. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's no broken bones, no dislocations, nothing like that. It's almost like she has some joint pain, some like arthritis or something. There might be something along those lines that matches Loretta's symptoms because, I've given her anti-inflammatories, and sometimes it seems like she's better after that. But really, I can't quite pinpoint or figure out what's wrong with her. And maybe the vet could diagnose it and I'll do the treatment. But I don't even know that it would be a very good diagnosis because the vet doesn't spend every day with the animals like we do. They don't spend every day hanging out. Now, you talk about Lyme disease. I can be 100% honest with you, and I'm not lying. I have never found a tick on any of my goats in all the times that we've had goats. And I know that it's possible they can get them, and I don't know why we don't have the ticks, but I've never found ticks on my goats. So maybe the amount of chickens that live here, or the fact that they don't actually go deep into the woods. They just have our pasture space right now. I don't know. Eat it up. Eat it up. So, Gail, the bacteria in 1 year of built up poo. So that is wintertime poo. But I want to stay away from seeming so negative about what I do with building up the layers of straw and hay in here. It's not like you're walking on a sheet of poo. It's straw, poo, we add more straw, and it's very common. It's called the deep bedding method, and it keeps your barn warm. I'm not the only farmer in the world that does this. It's very, very normal, right? And so by adding the fresh layers on top, it helps keep the bacteria down. And you do a big clean out in the summertime or in the springtime. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my big spring clean out. And it's true. Henny was here. It doesn't smell. Like if you take a look here, I can guarantee you a goat has pooped here at some point in time in this stall. And let's dig away, dig away, dig away. See if we can find some poop. See if we can find some poop. See if we can find some poop. There we go. I found my first little turd, probably 6 inches down. Water drains, turds fall to the bottom because they're heavier than the straw, and it's a really good system. So when we say things like walking around in bacteria poo for a year, that sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. Is it true? Possibly, but it's not the way that, it's not that way. Good girl. Good girl. And considering the amount of goats throughout the year, like we probably are close to 160 or 70 goats right now in our herd. Considering the amount of animals that we have on the farm and goats in here, their health is right now, knock on wood, very, very good. Very good health. Okay? And we treat when we notice symptoms of anything that's wrong. Right? Righto. Well, guys, my time's just about up. That machine is calling my name right there. Hi, Hank. I don't know where my comments went. I want to look at some comments. Do goats get dehydrated? Yeah, goats can get dehydrated. Couple of ways you can tell if they're dehydrated is their eyes look like they sink into their heads, but in fact all the moisture in their skin is just going away, so it looks like their eyes are bulging or being sunken in, sorry. And then you can also pinch the skin and it won't flex back to shape like that. And to fix hydration, you just give them water with electrolytes in it, or you can bolus them. But it's not a very common thing. Dehydration is common in sicker goats. The case with Bambi, I literally just hold her head in the water dish. I feel like I'm waterboarding her, but I just hold her head in the water dish. She fights me for a minute, she gives up, and then she guzzles the water. So, do I deworm them? Of course, yes. We don't deworm the entire herd. We don't do that. That creates a super parasite. I want you to imagine every goat in my barn has some sort of parasite. Not just my barn. Every goat has some load. I'd say at least 95% of the farms out there. Now, it's just whether they can handle it or not. I want you to imagine this. They're living life fine because it's not affecting them. However, if I tried to wipe out every parasite in the herd and just dose them all and tried to take out the parasites, and there's a laundry list of them. There's tons of them. What's the only thing that's going to survive the mass attack? We know it's going to be a super parasite, and it will be resistive to the medicine you treated with. And that super parasite will shed and breed and spread. And then you have a parasite that you can't treat when it comes time to actually treating, right? Andy, what did Andy say? I missed it. Oh, wait. I can tell y'all the smell of unearthing the layers of compost. I'm going to figure out how to bottle it and sell it as a perfume. Yeah, that was the smelly part out there. Yeah. Well, it's been 1 hour. I need to get more coffee because I'm upset I gave it all to the animals. I probably want to get a smidge to eat and whatnot. So I'm going to head to the house, and then I will be back out here. Tom needs to be saved. Tom, let's save Tom. Hashtag save Tom. He went into timeout yesterday because we had visitors here, and I don't think he was smart enough to go into the shelter. He was not smart enough to go into the shelter. And so all he does is walk up and down the fence line thinking a magic portal hole is going to open up and he's going to get in. Look at the line he's walked from here to here. He's probably walked here to here since yesterday. Save Tom! Poor dude. Oh, man. Buddy, I wish your brain was a little smarter. A little smarter. Well, he just pooped, so I know he's eating something over here. Oh, he's walking along the fence, rubbing it so much, he's wore the feathers off of his chest, it looks like. Or he's just wet. I don't know. I don't know. Thomas, we're going to save you. You can go in the barn and get dry. Even though there was shelter for you. Yes, he's rubbed his feathers off of his chest. Dude, what happened? Maisie, you jump on me and I'll pin you to the ground. No, no, no. The answer is no. Tom, I'll save you, but I have to watch this dog. Stop, stop. Maisie, 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 I'm doing something. Left-handed. All right, I got you, bud. I got you. I got you. Here you go. Oh! Okay, he's on the other side of the fence. He can go get dry. He can go get dry now. He was not like that already. No way. I didn't see it. I mean, I just see him walking with his chest rubbed up against the fence. Who knows? He'll be fine. He's alive. And I mean, technically, the worst thing that could happen is we have a turkey sandwich for lunch. That's probably the worst thing that could happen. The circle of life. It's the circle of life. We saved him. He's good. He's good to go. Everybody, don't forget, there is a little bell somewhere on my channel here, somewhere. A little bell. It looks like the Liberty Bell. And if you press that, it'll give you the option to be notified when we go live. So it'll just pop up on your phone if you're in some other app or watching somebody else's video. So make sure you hit that little bell and the thumbs up, because we only have 386 of them. And most importantly, make sure you subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, my numbers don't climb. And then we don't get into the algorithm, and then more people don't join us. So, all right, any last minute things, any parting words? Kelly's going to visit the farm while you're in Quarryville. Awesome. You must wear, listen, for people that want to visit the farm, you never know what you're going to arrive to. You must wear proper footwear. You must be able to climb mountains of poop in straw and hay. Right? You have to be able to navigate the barn. We really are not interested in a lawsuit. I'm not interested in somebody tripping and following and then coming after us because they couldn't handle the terrain. So, be sure that you can walk and talk and chew gum at the same time. I do like the waiver idea. That's a good idea, Tracy. That's a good idea. I think a waiver might be on the docket. That's a great idea. I get nervous. I really do get nervous because everything we've worked for and everything, as far as we've come, I would really hate for it to come down. Now, granted, we are an LLC, so I think we're somewhat protected, but could you imagine? I may or may not turn on a live stream camera for you guys to watch me working today. So go watch the Angel Watch. It's still live right now, okay? We'll see ya. Bye.